It's been a while since I did the last software review, and a lot of people have been asking about Opera 10, considering it's the new browser that was released yesterday, 1st of September. So there are a lot of new features in this web browser, which weren't in previous builds, and there's quite a few features that aren't on any other browser too. So starting off, the interface is very individual, it's very out from the crowd, but the design fits in well with your overall web browser and you don't really notice it too much when you're actually browsing. Another good thing is the Opera widgets, which is programs which you can download which work alongside Opera. So for instance, I've got this Twitter one here which I've just downloaded, and you can log in and do all the usual stuff with that. And you can download all sorts: Facebook, World Alone Meter, Aquarium, Sketchbook, clocks, all sorts of different things you can do, and there's loads more. Everyone's developing them at the moment, so keep on the lookout for that. Another good feature is using buttons up here to view the tabs that you've previously closed. A lot of other browsers do this, but they've implemented it nicely so that you don't have to go through the menus to do so. You can click this panel button to bring up all sorts of different menu bars, such as your bookmarks, widgets, notes, downloads, history, and you can even program in your own ones. It's always really handy because it just comes out as a separate bar and doesn't interrupt your web browsing. It automatically zooms for you on some web pages, and there's this new thing down in this corner called Opera Turbo, which is basically for people with lower bandwidth. If you've got a not so great internet connection, it compresses files to make internet browsing much faster for you if you're somewhere with a slow connection. Also, there's this login button here which you can use just to log into websites if you don't set it to log in automatically. If you've previously entered your information on the website, you can just click the button and it will take you straight to your login page. I also like the smooth scrolling. When you scroll down, it doesn't just go there, it does it smoothly, it does it in a very nice motion, rather than normal scrolling that you get in alternative web browsers. You can also readjust the size of the search bar here, so you can enter a different amount of text. So if I was searching for a particular product, I don't have enough space and it starts going off the screen. So it's handy just to have that extra bit of space so that you can see what you're searching for when you're doing those extra long searches. When you open a new tab, you get the speed dial page, which is similar to the start page on Google Chrome and that of Safari 4 and all the other new browsers that are out now. You've also got a search bar at the top here which you can change this concept to ask, and you can configure to keep things there rather than just recently visited websites. The only thing I didn't like about this is when you first start the browser, sometimes you get little loading signs because it can't keep up and can't load the pictures properly, which is a shame, but it does get there eventually, and when it does, it's good. Also, you can deattach this top bar from the actual browser, so you can pull it out and you can have boxes rather than tabs, which you can then make that bigger to see previews of each of the pages, which is fine if you've got a big screen, because then you've still got enough space down here to look at what you're browsing with, as well as all of the pages that you're looking at as well. So that's pretty much it for the overview of the new Opera 10 browser. There are lots of other web browsers that do similar things to this one, but there are definitely some unique features which stand out in this new browser from Opera.